P is silent. Welcome to another episode of Shocking Toy Reviews. Three idiots, some toys, a camera review, and tonight we are looking at Let's Make Wilson Giggle with Hatred. Fresh Monkey Fiction and Toy Otter bring us Longbox heroes. I got Grendel, the Goon, Mr. Monster. They're awesome. 5 hammers. Thanks for watching.
Now, I know some of you probably haven't heard of Grendel and the Goon, but we can all agree that Mr. Monster is the most popular out of these three.
Obviously.
I mean, why would you not want a toy of 1940s era character and
he's not in the
he's
suit.
easily one of the most noticeable. I don't know, I'm done. I don't know where I'm going with any of this.
So Fresh Monkey Fiction is who made the Santas that you got a
Yes.
few months ago. I don't know Toy Otter.
He has been in the toy community forever, and basically these guys are tributes to Superpowers from the 1985 DC Superpowers toy line.
Is that their scale?
It is exactly their scale.
Because they're shorter and they have limited articulation.
Yes, they're exactly like that, except they don't have the motion features like you used to be able to squeeze Superman's legs and he would go into a flying pose, or Batman would do a punching motion, or Robin would throw his batarang, or Plastic Man's head would extend,
Nice.
or Hawkman's wings would flap, etc., etc.
So you're familiar.
I loved the line as a kid. I distinctly remember going to Kmart and finding Hal Jordan Green Lantern and losing my mind that these things existed. And then like a week or two later, I found the Superpowers comic that had an ad for all of them. And I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. Because I loved Super Friends and Challenge of Super Friends growing up. And to have action figures of Superman, Batman, Robin, and tons of guys. It was awesome, and these guys are designed to evoke that style and look just like them. They probably go in well with the McFarlane Superpowers guys.
I think those are even smaller.
Yeah, I know there's some size issues between the original Superpowers and McFarlane, because why would he make them the same?
Fuck with you.
But somehow these guys, as you may have noticed, got the license for stuff like Madman, The Tick, Rocketeer, The Goon, Grendel, Cassie Hack from Hack and Slash,
Oh, of course.
Mr. Monster, Airboy, and a ton of other guys. And as you'll see on the box, these are new for 2023, filming in April of 2024. So these just came in today. Finally, they're exactly what I knew they were. They're exactly what I wanted. This is the one and only Mr. Monster toy, and I wanted a Mr. Monster. I've been a fan for a long time. I don't care if you don't know. They're super fun comics. He's basically the Shadow meets Hellboy meets Batman.
Paint looked good. Are there any issues?
There are no issues. The paint is good. The paint is not super sophisticated, but it's meant to fit in with your original Superpowers toy line, and that totally does. There are no shoulder lines are nice and clean. Boot lines are nice and clean.
Looks like the Reds match.
The reds match. The greens match. The flesh tones match. He comes with 2 guns that do not fit into his holsters, just like all the Superpowers guys had nowhere to hold their weapons. They come with stands that, as you just saw, don't always work. Goon has his trusty wrench, an axe, and a pipe. He can only hold them all in one hand, so the fact that he comes with 3 weapons is infuriating. And I originally thought, oh, they'll give it to Frankie if they give it around to Frankie. I'm like, no, Frankie's going to come with a knife. Knife to the eye, Frankie.
I know.
And then they made Hunter Rose Grendel, and this comes off. I don't know why, but it's a softer plastic. You can pose it. But if you look at the sculpt and the shape of them, they're, again, Superpowers. He's got his fork. I love him. they're when if I ever find my superpowers guys and I put some of those guys out, it's going to be great. I'm stoked. I love them. I'm so happy. Do they only have 9 points of articulation? Yes, they only have 9 points of articulation, which is 2 more than the superpowers did. There you go.
Well, that's been it. I'm glad you're happy. These just irritate me. They're good shelf toys, but I'm never going to do anything with them.
But they're toys.
Okay. Like, subscribe, comment below how you feel about these things, especially Mr. Monster, because as we know, he's the most popular of the bunch. If you haven't heard of Mr. Monster, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Listen.
I mean, because
the fact
popular indie character.
The fact that my Chicago location got their Madman and I have to wait a week so Madman's not in this video is driving me nuts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
stupid.
Oh.
And scene.
You're mean.